the 20th anniversary NSRA Nationals from St. Paul, Minnesota, with your host, Marv Silverstein. I'm Uncle Marv at the 20th anniversary of the Street Rod Nationals 1989 in St. Paul, Minnesota. One of the highlights is this 1936 Ford Roadster. Roadster means there's no glass in the doors. It's chopped, two-tone beige, continental wheel, custom trailer, wide whites, typical 50 look. Almost a resto rod except for the chop top. Everything else is fairly stock, a few 1950s accessories on it. Really, really nice, well done car. Beautiful, beautiful car. This is a 1935 Chevy two-door. Can't tell what's under the hood and I won't bother looking. But it's chopped, it has a station wagon insert for a roof, louvered hood, graphics on the side, real pretty. Nice car, real nice car. This is a line of cars we're just going to walk up and down here. The first one seems to be a 32 three-window coupe with obviously a root leaf hood, no fenders. It's rather a highboy style. Pretty nice, very nice. Second one is last year's giveaway, one-of-a-kind Woody panel truck, Model A in configuration. It's already for sale for $30,000. Wonderful car. Here's one. Zoom over here. Zoom over here. This is a 41 or 39 Lincoln Coupe. It's even got wheelie bars. This seems to be a 40 standard. I'm sorry, deluxe. It's in red primer. It's fairly stock looking, low in the front, big wheels in the back, bucket seats, custom dash. Pretty nice. 34 coupe, chopped, three-window, lots of louvers. Suicide doors. The one behind it is more radical. Possibly glass. Can't tell from here whether it's glass or steel. Really great. There are some dynamite things here today. We've just started. Oh yeah, the rake. The rake and the windshield posts on the black car. The top is chopped more in the front posts than in the rear posts. Gives it a really radical look. 41 Plymouth Coupe or thereabouts. You'll have to forgive me. I'm overwhelmed by all this. Some of the graphics are really great. Look at the split on that graphic. The next one is a backyard car coming up. One of these days it'll be a goodie. 34 or 3. This might be a 3 sedan with a trick on the root leaf hood. Look at the louvers in the slot opening. Again, a station wagon insert in the roof. Very chopped. And a bra on the front. And a man under the dashboard, where most of us are usually. 40 Ford two-door sedan, absolutely genie. Genie means genuine, as in stock, except for wheels, motor, running gear, electricity, and stuff like that. This one's a Model A. Can't tell you what it is. I don't know, 29 perhaps. Is that 29? Yeah. Full size, kind of a pearl, red gold, whatever you want to call it. It's really pretty, really pretty. Typical 1933 but 50s street rod, which used to be hot rod. Wide whites, Merc hubcaps, just absolutely gorgeous. Really beautiful. This seems to be what was a touring car. It's got a 32 grill shell with a custom insert, large headlights, bicycle fenders, sweet little Nerf bars in the front, lots of louvers, and a coupe type of hood over the front half, but it's actually a Phaeton, a four-door sedan or four-door touring car with a tarpaulin over the back. Really nice. We're standing in the exhibitors alley here, and the first thing we've noticed is this fat Ford sedan delivery in the grass, massive engine, chopped unbelievably with a foil on the back. It's really interesting. It'll be nice when it's done. This is the Performance People's booth. There seems to be an all-glass Willys Coupe, a 1933 style. It's in pearl white, mag wheels, most like a very exotic engine, and the grille is neat too. You can get these things from parts to full cars, turnkey to build them yourself. 39, I can't remember whether it's a standard or deluxe, but there's a crossover between 38 and 39 where the grills are similar. This is a extremely radical custom with a chopped top and graphics and slotted headlights. Really pretty. This is one of the cars that I call Grand Classics. It's a 34 Packard 8, which was an 8. And it's a four-door sedan, which generally wouldn't be worth anything to the Packard people, except to have been a nice Packard. But this is a street rod. Exotic, big engine, probably a big Chevy six-wheeler, mohair interior or velour or something like that. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and it's called a resto rod. This is a 1935 Chevy Coupe, radically chopped, custom-made grill, probably by hand, of course. Headlight covers, which aren't too available around. You don't see them on many cars. And the colors extremely striking, purple. This is one close to my heart. It's a 41 Studebaker Champion, all the way in the grass, chopped top, Frenched headlights. Let's go around the side. The mirrors are kind of modern. We're talking over the disc jockey Wings, who follows us around from nationals to nationals. Really wild for a two-door sedan. It's really great. Tunneled aerials in the back.
Buddy Holly music here. This was Peter and Gordon version.
This is another resto rod, my terminology, I guess. Heavy cruiser, 1940 Cadillac 60 Special. Quite rare in its own light. This one being in the grass, wire wheels, exotic paint, and who knows what's under the hood, but a real cruiser. This is a Model A body with a deuce shell. Deuce means 1932, has a flathead engine, wide whites, typical 1950s hot rod. Not street rod, but today we don't call them hot rods. This is a 1933 Beacon. It's so rare, it's unbelievable. It's like in the class of a Rockney or an Essex or a Rio or any one of those. For someone to street rod this, they really had to go a ways. But it's cute and it's on the road and alive. This is a Hudson, I don't know, 27, 29. Let's ask. What year is it? 27. I hit it on the button. Okay, good. That's great. Candy apple red, sort of, from Colorado. Where are you going? Yeah, okay. This is a neat little trailer. A lot of guys use Coca-Cola machines from all different eras. They carry luggage in them and everything else. You'll see coffins, you'll see bathtubs, you'll see refrigerators, anything that holds a little something. This is a 1938 Chevy Coupe. Most guys chop their tops. This guy channeled his car and not possibly sectioned. It's lower than anything I've seen of this size car. Really wild. Stand up, Dave. You'll see the the difference in height as you get up. This one's close to my heart. It's a 37 chop top. License plate says I am 737, which probably means I'm a chop 37, whatever. Really pretty, well done car. Nerf bars in the front, moon discs, which you don't see much of today. Chopped even more than my coupe was. It's pretty nice. Chevy. This is another 38 Chevy coupe. This one full size, almost resto rod. We're seeing how tall it is next to the one down the line that was chopped, that was sectioned and channeled. This is a high-tech 29 body with headrests, dual cowl openings, little windshields, really high-tech. Come around the front, you'll see some wild design. The cowl goes right into the door line, the windshield line, scoops under the cowl. Just beautiful. This is the same 29 Custom Roadster. It starts out with a deuce shell and a three-piece hood. There's scoops at the cowl line and then separate motorcycle-type windshields with cowlings and really flared into the body. I've never seen anything like it in my life. This is a 1935 Hudson. Not sure if it's a terraplane. It doesn't have to be a terraplane, but it's a coupe. It's kind of a resto rod. It's got its real bumpers and headlights and horns and hood ornament and basic overall design with a big Chevy engine, possibly new suspension, beautiful interior, and a little message on the inside of the hood. Can you zoom in on that? Yes. Am I still on?
Yeah.
Look at the Art Deco lines on the fenders. Art Deco lines on the fenders that Rio and Hudson and a few others picked up on during the 30s. No other car had them. Ford didn't have them. This is a 1929 Essex. Again, anybody can have a Ford or a Chevy. It's the guys who picked the odd name brands, the orphans. This one is a close couple sedan. You couldn't say a classic in its own right, but definitely an antique looking car, but it's a resto rod. Both of the front doors and the back doors are in suicide position, which means they open from the front. Seems to be a 34 with a Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser roof and a spoiler on the back. I don't like it. This is another 1935 Hudson. It's a different design slightly from the other. Again, a resto rod. It's just beautiful on wide spoke wheels. Big engine. We don't open hoods because that's a no-no. But these Hudsons are just gorgeous. They make the Fords look like toys. The 1936 Studebaker Coupe down in the front. Wait till you see the rear windows on this sucker. This makes any Ford or Chevy a poor match. Bad to the bone, says on the back. Look at the window.